hello. Some of us have already met before. So what I will introduce myself, I'm Šurga Peter, and this is Ragnaras Duburas. We are both colleagues from Strategic Communication Center, which is the agency working closely as a partnering agency for the Lithuanian Space Association. And meaning partnering agency is not meaning like working as a client, but working as a partner, real partner. Because the project that we're going to introduce, it was not funded by association, but it was all the budget was fundraised from private companies, from private people, from universities, and basically we started with zero. Our talk with the association, we started with zero.
2014. The radio station in Brazil received the first signal from the first Lithuanian satellite, Lituanica. Just 3 years ago, the idea that such a small country as Lithuania could have its own satellite would have sounded as science fiction. Politicians, media and public were openly skeptical. However, it is then that the Lithuanian Space Association and Kaunas University of Technology summoned a team to establish the country's first educational satellite. The launch of the first satellite was a significant milestone for the country's scientific community. Yet many people feel distant and detached. How to make it a matter of national pride when no groundbreaking discoveries or human drama was involved. All was to show only a tangle of wires and chips. Our strategy was to step out of the narrow field of science and to speak a language that everyone can understand. We attracted the leading commercial television TV3 and the news portal 15min.lt to be the partners of our project. For more than half a year, twice a week, a special TV show followed the progress of the satellite manufacturing and snappily compared space technologies with simple household tools. Our idea was, with the help of the satellites during the live broadcast, to transmit the three most important Lithuanian words right from outer space. What will be the first Lithuanian space message? Let the nation decide. Everyone can participate. Everyone can influence and become a part of the satellite mission. We asked famous TV figures and pop stars to participate in the project, including basketball fans and even a national basketball team. Online, everyone could write and launch their three words. In technology events, everyone could exchange cards with three words for the satellite model. Nobody believed that people would be so patriotic choosing their words, and that our project would become this big. Involving over 100,000 people, collecting 500,000 words, three words were chosen. Lithuania loves freedom. However, this was not enough. In order to stir emotions, we needed an international dimension. And NASA. On 9 October, Lithuania saw this. 3, 2, 1. For the first time in the country's history, a live TV and web broadcast from NASA's flight facility was organized. Breaking news about the preparations for the flight were provided in real time by the TV and online reporters. It was then when the Lithuanian flag was raised in NASA premises for the first time in history. It is now time to fulfill our most important promise and transmit the three precious words. For such an historical moment, a special date was selected. March 11, Day of Restoration of Independence of Lithuania. To make a voice record, we invited common people. Of the mission was the solemn meeting in the Parliament. Lithuanian Parliament members and distinguished guests chant the three dearest words. After a half year of endeavour, the efforts of scientists, media, public and civil servants concluded with the three dearest Lithuanian words. in front of the TV screen. All this public attention finally opened the doors of the highest authorities of the country. What seemed impossible now was happening. Lithuania became a space nation. Perhaps it will inspire people to believe small sometimes can turn into very big.
Here are the questions. As I saw it already for the second time, and it was still inspiring me, you were telling them when presenting it for the first time that the target was also to change the society's attitude towards the space science. But did you get, because of this project, of these activities, additional state funding for the space science?
Well, for the beginning, it's not only about changing the society's opinion, but it's also turning into the positive, so that the politicians feel more comfortable talking about this topic and doing some action on this topic. And actually, just recently, because we entered, I tell you because you already heard our presentation, but because after this project we entered into agreement with the European Space Agency, the funding for the innovation programs was raised 20 times, I think. It was from 1 million to...
Yeah, it's 1 million, but it's 20 million liters now.
20 million liters now. It's compared to nothing, right?
Julie, questions?
Inspiring idea.
Nothing bad.
Maybe audience has a questions?
How did you choose those 3 words? Of course, it's understandable. They are very inspiring. Were there any competitive words to choose from?
For sure. I mean, we
The man was the 7th.
Yeah, we played with those words for a whole campaign, you know, launching, like saying which are the most popular, because you could enter the words into the web platform and also like shout the words into the web platform, so you could see which actually words are more popular than others. Then we did push a little bit this to be Lithuanian love was for sure, but then the freedom was, we did push a bit through the communication that the freedom would be like a better word for that. But we, on the side of that, we did the campaign for the, like you saw in the basketball, we kind of encouraged them to like invite their fans, for example, that Žalgiris, which is the main basketball team in Lithuania, so that it is one of the most precious words, you know. But the final decision was based on the countdown in the web platform.
And how did you reach those audiences outside Lithuania? Did you ask them to send their Skype records or what was the communication process?
Well, for one thing is that we did visit the United States Embassy, the Lithuanian Embassy in the United States during our trip to NASA flight facility. So this region was already covered because the media's attention was already there. Then we do have some contacts with the communities, abroad communities, through the both directly and through the embassies, inviting them, just sending out them the short video saying what the idea is about and what is going to be the first 3 words, and then they just send us the videos.
Last question.
Yes, I also saw your presentation the second time. And first time you mentioned that, of course, the challenge was that counter-argument that there's no money for pensions, no for healthcare, and so on and so on. So how do you face those sorts of activities against your campaign? What was the challenge? Did you face, okay, not a crisis, but like contra-activities against your activity?
The main contra-activity is that the topic is not interesting. I mean, if you are just making a 10 on 10 centimeters satellite, and which is like you did see what was the equipment around, right? There was nothing, just tables and...
It was the same like the Russian satellite 56 years ago.
Yeah, everybody was asking why, how is this, why is it important, why is it national event if Russians have already launched Sputnik in 50 years ago, you know? So, I think that was the biggest challenge.
How long was the period to prepare this plan?
3 weeks.
The campaign was ongoing. We didn't have a plan for the whole campaign at the beginning. We knew the certain strategic considerations and the certain milestones, right? That the launch of the rocket and then we have the idea that we're going to select 3 words. At the beginning, we couldn't have expected that we would raise all the parliament, you know, at the end. So I would say, yeah, about 3 weeks at the beginning, and then like since the project lasted for half a year, so we had time to adjust all the time.
Thank you.